Hallo dames en heren, welkom bij een nieuwe video. Vandaag gaan we Doki Literary Club spelen. Individuals suffering from anxiety versus may have may not have safe experience. Then please visit. Playing Doki Literary, you agree that you're at least 13 years of age in Jukes. I agree. Dus hallo dames en heren, dit is Doki Literary Club. This game is not useful. Oké. Dus, ja. We gaan lekker spelen. Ik heb er zin in. Doe game. Nou, mijn naam is natuurlijk Tim. En als deze muziek te hard is, dan ga ik muziek misschien uitzetten bij de volgende video. Hey! I see an annoying girl. Sorry. Ik kan nu al niet meer zo. Oh, dit gaat echt geweldig worden. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air. She is totally obvious to any attention she might draw. Maar trouwens, dit is vooral dat ik gewoon tekst op ga lezen. Dus dit is ook goed voor mensen die blind zijn. Dus ja, that girl is my neighbor. And good friends since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school on days like this, but starting around high school she would oversleep more and more frequently. And I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase me after this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sherry catch up to me. Dit gaat echt heel veel met lachen gebeuren. Oh, sorry. I overslept again. And I caught you this time. And maybe, but because I decided to stop and wait for you? You said you were thinking about ignoring me? Dat is niet echt heel erg aardig. Ik ga je vooral echt verschillende stemmen opzetten proberen. Dus laten we beginnen met Sayori. Nee, wacht. Ik moet even een goede anime stem hebben. Nee, ik klik echt als een Karen. Was er echt zo'n that's me. Nee, Dit gaat ook vooral that's me. Ik denk dat dit echt well, if people start off at you for acting weird, and no, I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. Nee. Fine. Ik denk dat ik dit stem voor Sayori, maar het klinkt niet echt als een bitch. Fine. Ja, ik deed altijd fine. Dat ik echt maar. But did you wait for me after all? I guess you don't have it. Nee, dat klinkt ook niet echt een Sayori stem. Ik moet er echt goed over nadenken. Deze video gaat vooral even in. Ik denk dat ik echt gewoon. Ja. Deze video's gaan echt lang duren. Dus als je wilt. Prima. Maar als je geen zin hebt in deze lange video's, dan moet het niet. I guess you don't have to. Ja, I guess. Ik heb hem. I guess you don't have to it into you to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We crossed. Ja, ik heb hem. Hey. Ja, dat wordt het toch wel. We crossed the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near the streets, we become increasingly speckled with other students. Daily community. By the way, Tim, have you decided on a club to join yet? Nee, dat klinkt ook niet echt. A club? I told you already I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join the club this year. Did I? Yeah, I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's doing. By the way, ik heb dyslexie. Dus als het niet zo goed gaat met lezen, vergeef me. Jory likes worrying a little too much about me. When I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills. Good stuff for Sayori. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you are happy, but I die at the thought of you becoming a need in these few years because you're used to real. Ik heb echt van die bitchy voices, dus ik kan er zelf ook niks aan doen. Ik ben het echt gewend of zo. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Dat wordt wel snel voor je. Ik dacht er stond I. Alright. I'll look for a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise you try a little? Yeah, I guess. I promise you that. Yay! Zo, voice crack. Deze video gaat ook vooral veel voice crack komen. Oh jezus, ik krijg er echt tranen van. Well, why do I let myself lost? In truth, you're such a carefree girl. More than I'm surprised, I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much, you want to ease her mind. At least a little bit? Even if she does exaggerate, everything inside of her head. Sorry, was een vlieg. The school day was as ordinary as ever, and before I know it, was mijn tekst zo. After I pack up my things, I stare blank to the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. So I want to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sorry, I must have come to the class while I was packing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only left in this classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but then I saw it just sitting here as spacing out. So I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. Ik mag haar wel. Ze is wel zo'n aardig type. You don't need to wait up for me. It's going to make you late your own club. Well, thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, know what? Well, that you come to my club? Sayori. Yay. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Okay, dat klinkt echt een bitchy als hell. There's no way I'm going to your club. Me. Sorry if this feels vice president of the literary club. No, that was ever aware that she had any interest in the literary club. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun and help start a new club. See, she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club. She inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in the literary club is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I come to the anime club. Come on, please. That's the voice. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring a new member. And natuurlijk make cupcakes and everything. Ik ben echt benieuwd wie dat is. Don't make promise you can't keep. Ook trouwens voor jullie, maak geen... Dit is ook gewoon wijze les voor jullie. Dit gaat echt vol met wijze les zijn. En trouwens, ik denk dat ik weet wanneer een video komt. Elke video komt dus. Deze week nog niet, maar ik denk dat die volgende week ingaat. Dat ik probeer in ieder geval op sommige momenten, op sommige dagen echt een video te maken. En dat ik soms erbij doe. Don't make promise you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I get a long sigh. Fine, I stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yay, let's go! Yes, let's go! Wacht, wat was het voor je? And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I ejected and followed Sayori across the school and upstairs the section of the school I rarely visited, being general used for third years class and activities. Sayori Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, here's the new member. The new member is here. I told you don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the literary club. It's a pleasure to meeting. Hoezo ook? Oké, ik ga eerst kijken wat voor personaliteit is en dan ga ik er denk ik een voice geven. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brother boy? Oké, dat klinkt echt zo erg voor Sayori, voor dat meisje. Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Tim, what a nice surprise. Oké, ik weet gewoon gelijk de voices over hun. Welcome to the club. All words escape in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? Dat klinkt echt. Dat klinkt. Nee. If you want to say something, say it. Sorry? Natsuki. The girl with her sore attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can't just ignore her when she's moody. Sayori says that quietly to my ears, then she turns back to the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in this club. Don't say things like that. Zij klinkt echt als een shy. Dus echt zo'n... Oké, ik zal eerlijk zijn. Ik weet al de voices. Ik heb alles al gezien, oké? Ik heb alles al gezien. Ik ken... Maar Sayori was voor mij gewoon heel moeilijk, oké? Omdat ik... Ja... Dus ik weet al de voices. Dus ja. Here we will also compare with more mature and timed seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, this is nice to meet both of you. And this time you already know Monica. Is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Tim. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, rarely talk, but we are in the same class year to year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beauty, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having a smile is so genuine. Feels a little. You too, Monica. Come sit down. We made a room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get cupcakes. Hey, I made him. I made him. I get him. Sorry, you get a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? Well, that's very nice of you. The girls have a few desks around from the table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Shiro. Natsuki and Yuri always over the corner where Natsuki grabs wrapped tray, Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take seat next to Shiri. Natsuki probably marched back to the tray. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Wow! Natsuki lifts the foil and revealed dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated that looks like cats. The whiskers are drawn with itching and little pierced of chocolate, where we used to make ears. So cute! Sorry. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori gets the first, then Monica, I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with a mouth full, and has already managed to get icing off her face. I turn the cupcake around my finger, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice she sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to bite? And finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Hey, that's really good. Sorry, memes. Sorry, those memes come out about. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I have it. I heard somewhere before. Made it for you or anything. I thought technically this, Sherry said. Well, maybe. But not for you. Not for you. You know, you dummy. Alright. Ik vind dit zelfs ook alles. Ik ben eigenlijk blij dat ik het eindelijk heb. Want ik had er gewoon. Tenminste, de reden waarom ik de game heb, het is gewoon gratis. Maar ik had er eerst in het begin niet echt zoveel zin in. Maar toen keek ik het echt meer en meer. Toen wil ik het ook. En ik ben eigenlijk terug van vakantie. Hey! Ik heb van. Dat is waarom we vorige week geen video's maken. I have a new weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Here he returns to the table carrying the tea set. Hopefully gives it jasmine, that's my favorite. Just like Uncle Iro. She carefully placed a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot... Nee, does the hot cup of tea help you enjoying a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself intimidate. You're just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean, that you know? I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. She's cute. I love her. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raised her elbow and smiles at me. So, made you consider to join the... what made you consider the leisure club? I was afraid of this question. Sometimes tells me I shouldn't tell Monica it was practically directed by Shuri. Well, I haven't joined any clubs and Shuri seems really happy here, so that's okay, don't be embarrassed. Well, make sure you feel right after home, okay? As president of the literary club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone! Ik voel me echt gewoon zo meid. Ik voel wat bij terug. Beetje gay. Maar ik ben niet homo. Trouwens, als je nu homo bent. Mij maakt echt helemaal niet uit wat je bent. Ik vind het echt helemaal niet erg wat jullie zijn. Ik bedoel, jullie zijn ook gewoon mensen. Iedereen is mijn mensen. Mij maakt niet uit. Dat jullie het op weten. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity. But now prepared for this event. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literary club, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Ja, fulfilling that. Ik had echt iets praten vandaag, joh. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out of all their efforts to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like the literary. You have to work hard and to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can really grow the club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. We do our best. You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if we can keep it their level of adjustment about the literary. So Tim, what's kind of your things to do like to read? Well, consider how little I read this, but I don't really have a good way to answer it. Manga? Ik ga nu ook even opzoeken wat manga is. Of ik kan het ook even... Nee, maar ik ben echt benieuwd naar mezelf. Wat is manga? Het klinkt echt als het eten. Oh, dat is een beetje van die anime. Ja, dat klopt, maar ik heb niet echt. Ik ben niet echt. Ik hou van anime series, maar niet van boeken. Ik hou meer van actieboeken. Ik heb nu van Scott, de maker van Five Nights at Freddy's, heb ik nu boeken. Die vind ik geweldig om te lezen. Super geweldig op school. Maar verder met de game. Sorry dat we even erbij ging. I might mutter to myself, half joking. Itsuki has turned his perks on. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can't change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces a rainbow of a finger with a finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her read. Trouwens, als jullie mijn stem te zacht vinden, ik heb hem nu even wat harder gezet. Ik heb een beetje een boost overheen gegooid. Dus als jullie nog steeds te zacht, of als jullie nu te hard vinden, moet jullie het zelf gewoon zeggen. In de chat. En trouwens, wie vinden jullie het leuk? Van Monica, Sayori, Natsuki en Yuri. Ja. Yuri goes on clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and to my since the moment I walked in. But it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how writers can so deliberate take advantage of your own lack of imagination to complex throw you a loop. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read horror once. Nou, ik in het echt ook. Ik ben er zelfs mee bezig. Just saying. I just really grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, you might as well have a conversation with a rock. Really? Oh, wacht, dat is Monica, sorry. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Oké, dat klinkt echt zo robotisch. Serial horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! Oh, voice. And give that back! Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. So I slice behind you and push her into the shoulders. I'm not cute! Well, you kind of. That's the key. You write your own poems. Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not very... Gotcha, bitch. Not very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing the deepest reach of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of... Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for you, Yuri. I want to read everyone's poem. Whilst the silence for a moment. Okay! I have an idea, everyone. Not. Nope. Oh wow. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write our poem of our own. Then the next time we meet, we all share them too. Then with each other. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Say Yuri altijd enthousiast. Plus, now we have a new member. I think it helps us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Tim? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now we're back at the original topic of me joining the club. I bluntly confessed forward with my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Wel, als ik daar in het echt zou zijn, zou ik gewoon joinen. Ik bedoel, het is gezellig. Childhood friend, oud klasgenootje, plus 2 nieuwe. En het zijn allemaal meiden. Ik heb niet zoveel meidenvrienden. Ik heb wel een paar vriendinnen. Maar niet echt vrienden. Ik ben 9 keer afgewezen, dus het zou wel perfecte datingsvrienden voor me zijn. Oké, laat maar. Eindelijk, ik heb de vlieg. Ga even... Nou ja, goed. Sherry may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look and I lose train of thought. All 4 girls stared back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought. Tim. Wat ga ik gaan? Allemaal lachen, joh. You all? I'm defenseless against this girl. I'm supposed to make clear that this is like this. That is if writing poems is surprising need to pay another spend every day with this speech. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I joined the literary club. One by one the girls' eyes lit up. Yes, I'm so happy! Zero arms broken. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literary club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over me once more. Tim, I look forward to see how you express yourself. Yeah. Really? Can I really? Because I already feel anxiety when I'm with Sam. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki cleaned up the food. Hey Tim, since we're already here, what? Do you want to come walk home together? That's right, Yuri and I never walk home anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart club room, make our way home. The whole way, my mind went back and forth between the 4 girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monika. Well, I'll really be happy spending every day at school in the literary club. Perhaps I will have the chance to grow closer to one of the girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstance and I'm just sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Okay. It's time to write a poem. Pick your words you think your favorite club member will like it. Sometimes good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Anger. Ik hou van anime. Passion. Embrace. Ik hou van music. De pies. Ik wil gewoon. Ik zal even vertellen. Ik vind Urban leuk. Eén dag en ik vind het al wel leuk. Dus ik ga een beetje proberen. Precies. Doki, doki. Beauty. Vacation. Nee, scars. Sadness. Shiny. Ik heb echt alleen maar deze twee. Ik wil die voor Yuri. Bad. Unstable. Fluffy. Kiss. Sunset. Adventure. Silly. En dan als laatste Flea. Oké. Hi again Tim. Dit gaan we saven. Ik had ervoor al moeten saven. History. Oh wow, dit is gewoon letterlijk de... Oh wow. Dat is dus gewoon letterlijk... Oké, return. Hi again Tim. Glad to see you didn't rain away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literary club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else was honoring. Thanks for keeping your promise, Tim. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literary when you're not accustomed to it. Ah, come on! Like he deserved any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any class this year. And last year too. I don't know if you're planning to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps their manga collection in a clapper room. Sorry. It's a good find to start stuck between, say, Monica and manga. Sorry. Manga is literary. Zoals ik dus tweeted Natsuki platte Don't worry guys. Tim always gives it its best as long as he has fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Theory, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. Sorry. Deze aflevering gaat echt heel veel lachen. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Tim become good friends too. Sayori? As usual, she seems obvious to the word situation. Yuri. Yuri even brought you something today, you know? What? Sayori? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Yuri is echt een shy person. Echt gewoon iemand die shy is. Yuri made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to refuse. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. I think it will make me happy to no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big with you if you don't want to be. Alright. Well, here. Your rich Mark pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked up a book and thought you might enjoy it. It's a short read, so it should give you attention even if you don't really usually. And we could, discuss if you wanted. This is how is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked up out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading it. Yuri, thank you. I definitely read it. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own place. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled, I especially Monica kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sarari and Monica are having cheerful conversation. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. It can't help but notice her intentions towards you, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is roaming around the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slammed down the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literally related by myself like this? Guess I could always read the book of Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and listen to Zero conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all other clubs, though. Well, we can't give this up. And this is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of literary clubs sounds too dense and intentional. But it's not like that at all, We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Sometimes that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem though. What do you mean? Even if you come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place. It's a literary event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, After all, and after they come, we can do the things to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Jory is talking. This is really serious. It's rare to hear that deliberated like this. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes is it then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of this event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Suri is still as her usual self. But there lies unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Siri can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wondering. Sorry. Kom even vast aan mijn mond. What I would be like to see the world through her eyes. Wow! Now my eyes to find her face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Hey, sorry. Wait, actually I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't a napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You need to get used to it. Don't say that aloud. I glanced over the mouth. It's true though. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's the best. It's what I do best. That's the problem. What about you? You're looking out for me better than you're looking out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you got up one time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, sorry, it's written all over you. Zoe glanced around herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair's sticking all out around here. On the phone, said you're there trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. Man, it's just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's toothpaste stain on your collar right there. I tried to wipe it off my finger. But nobody would ever know this. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie. We zijn vrienden, hè? And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? That's super mean. Sorry, but you take me late. En dit is ook de reden waarom ik zelf ook geen vriendinnetje heb. Ik ben niet aan het huilen hoor. Ik ben Jij wel van het lachen. Oh, I started buying the blazer fun. Once you see how much better it looks, change your mind. Oh, that's really close. This is so funny. What is it? Well, I was thinking how weird it is to have friends to do these kind of things. Don't say that. You make me feel weird about it. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is it so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near it. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What's this? What are you smiling about? It means my boost got better again. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look worse now. Why does it feel strange to see you blazing better up like that? But it's so stuffy. Ew. Okay, Stony. It's not worth it at all. You're hasty and better her place up once more. Phew, that's so much better. So I can't bet it, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? Sorry, maar dit is echt mijn humor. Het is mijn benaming, maar dit is echt mijn humor. And why are you saying like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbound. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. I didn't mean to say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little early. Only if you focus on going to bed early. Only if you... Fine. Dat is ook nog in dit echt ook zo. Dit is gebaseerd op de waarheid, jongen. Ik moet huilen. Zo, dan ben ik me daar helemaal lachen, joh. So, I guess that we really are better to take care of each other than we are to think ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. But I was joking that time. Man, it's possible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica seriously calls out. Why don't we share our poems we wrote now? Yay! Tim, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I feel sound to sound. You're still treads away to retrieve a poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. Me relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone is ready, why don't you find someone to share it with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica just pull out the poems. Where's the single scene? Oh well then, write the poems. A composing notebook. I can already see Monica Prestine's handwriting from it where it sits. And she and Yuri electrically comply as well, reaching into her bags. I do the same myself. What should Yuri? You seem to experience much experience, so I should start with her. I can't trust her brain, to be fair. Okay. Yuri. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes more than enough time to finish her reading. Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? Just making sure. I guess that might be after reading that is it so it's bad? No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm sorry. Yuri bursts her face after in her house. We couldn't help notice it being several minutes since we really haven't got anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I didn't really notice. What were you saying? Right. It's just that the specific rating habits that usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, it's kind of weird to pick up all of them. I think the most noticeable is recognize the new writer that try to make your style look very different. In other words, they tend to pick writing style separated from the topic matter, and they firm fit to the words like. The end result is that both the style and the expressive are weakened. Once your finds are trained to a sound is gone, you should look like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the class gives you valuable feedback. And so it can be a little bit biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't talk about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is opposed to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please, do it. I love to share my thoughts process behind it. Trying to really ask you. It's as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, this isn't supposed to... is it supposed to be a little club? Okay, en nu komt de screenshot. Oh. Verkeerde knop, sorry. Wat was het nou? Even wel. Right? Ja, sorry. Even een screen. Ghost under the light. Oh. The vandals of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Battling. It must be this one. The last remains street lighting to have withstood the least of time. The last yet to be replaced by sicking blue-green hue of the future. I bathe calms, breathing ain't of present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I'm sorry, I such terribly hard reading. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Ah, well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think handwriting is pretty. Sorry. Sorry, maar ik kon het heel slecht lezen. Sorry. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I want to write something a little more male. Sometimes easily to get the guest, I suppose. Are you into ghost theory? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Tim. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did it, only glanced over it after all. But remember that poem often express their own thoughts, feeling, experience in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story of paint and picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of poem is only being symbolical compared to a ghost, lingering in their last remaining place, comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon will be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting in that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you picked up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. En dan ga ik het verlaten voor deze video, dames en heren. De volgende gaan we doen Sayori. We gaan deze even saven. En ja, dit was de video. De volgende video gaan we die van Sayori doen. En gaan we kijken wat we dan tegenkomen. En dan zie ik jullie in de volgende video. Goodbye.